Now students, second last video I think here. So I'm going to show you what I've done now, how far I've gotten, what I'm using for my setup. So as I told you before, you will end up spending hours if you don't watch it, tweaking and tweaking and tweaking. So be careful on that. So what I didn't like my plants, so I changed my plants because this is quite a big space, so they can take a big plant. I've introduced some entourage here, okay, and that's simply done. Component, place a component, load a family, and here it is, the entourage. Okay, and if you pick the female or the male, what happens is that you get types of the female here. So we've got Kathy, Cynthia, Florence, Lisa, and Tina. I think it's Cynthia's sitting, there she is there, and Tina is standing by the window. So you get a little bit of variety on each one as well when you load the person into the project. Now, the lights I'm using, lights are always tricky. Lights are always tricky. So look, I'm going to highlight that one there. This is a lighting fixture, Sconce 1, 100 watt incandescent. Okay, where did I get that? I got that from a component, place a component, family, back into the UK library, down to lighting here, and I go into architectural lighting, and in this case obviously internal. There's lots of different styles here. Now some of these are really tricky, and you just literally have to play around with them to make sure that you get the right one. That's the one I think I chose there, is the Sconce one. I tried that one and I didn't like it. It just wasn't giving me enough light, whatever. There's flat rounds and things like that. So you can have a little play around with these and just see how they work for you. And you will get used to the ones that you like, and they're the kind of ones that you're going to use on a regular basis. Straightforward look. That's a floor lamp too. Throws off a nice bit of light. These ones are good. These are table lamps. All right. So I've got 3 sconces, 2 floor standing lamps, and 2 table lamps there. And I'm going to run a render for you on that. And I will show you that in the, oh, maybe I actually have it here, do I? I'm not quite sure if I saved this one or not. No, I didn't save it. Let's pop in here. Yep, there you go. That's it there. Okay. Now, does that look interesting? So since I rendered this one now, I tweaked a few things. You can see that the planting is different, and I changed Tina out for Cynthia here. But see the way the lights are working quite well for us there. With that. Now notice as well in the background here that it is dark, and I want to show you what's happening there. So I want to get a little bit of help from the exterior here, from the exterior light, because I've run the render here with the interior sun and artificial lights. So or keyboard. Okay, sun and artificial. All right. So I want to get a little bit of help from the sun. But if I do it at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the day, the sun is too powerful. It takes over everything. So what I've done is I've gone into manage and into additional settings, into sun settings here. And look, I'm going at around 7 p.m. Maybe something like that. And again, it's on 3rd of March. 7 p.m., 8 p.m., something like that. And it just highlights it just on the window and the door here, it gives a little bit of light on the outside without affecting hugely what's happening in terms of the interior lights here. So I'll run a render on that, and I'm going to show you how to adjust the exposure on it in the next video.